Hello YouTube viewers. Today we're delving into the magical world of Bewitched and taking a closer look at the beloved cast from the 1964 classic. Elizabeth Montgomery. Elizabeth Montgomery played Samantha Stevens, the main protagonist of the show, who was a witch who could twitch her nose to perform magic. She was also smart, charming, and independent. She had a close relationship with her husband Darren Stevens, whom she often supported and loved. She was also a loving mother to her children Tabitha and Adam, who inherited her magical powers. She stayed on the show until it ended in 1972. Montgomery was born in 1933 in Los Angeles, California, as one of 4 children. Her father was an actor and her mother was a painter. She studied theater at the American Academy of Dramatic Arts and then moved to New York to pursue a career in acting. She made her film debut in 1955 in The Court-Martial of Billy Mitchell and her television debut in 1951 in Robert Montgomery Presents. She became famous after landing the role of Samantha Stevens in Bewitched. She also appeared in shows such as The Twilight Zone, The Untouchables, and A Case of Rape. She also starred in films such as Johnny Cool, Who's Been Sleeping in My Bed, and Mrs. Sundance. She continued to act until her death in 1995 at the age of 62 from colorectal cancer. She had been married 4 times and had 3 children. Dick York. Dick York played Darren Stevens' number 1, the first actor to portray the husband of Samantha Stevens, who worked as an advertising executive at McMahon and Tate. He was also loyal, hardworking, and frustrated. He had a close relationship with his wife Samantha Stevens, whom he often argued with but also adored. He was also a father figure to his children Tabitha and Adam, whom he often taught and protected. He left the show after the 5th season due to chronic back pain and was replaced by Dick Sargent in the 6th season. York was born in 1928 in Fort Wayne, Indiana, as one of 6 children. His father was a salesman and his mother was a seamstress. He started his career as a radio actor and then became a film and television actor. He appeared in films such as Tea and Sympathy, Inherit the Wind, and They Came to Cordura. He also appeared in shows such as Alfred Hitchcock Presents, The Twilight Zone, and Bewitched. He retired from acting in the late 1960s and became an activist for the homeless. He died in 1992 at the age of 63 from emphysema. He had been married once and had 5 children. Dick Sargent. Dick Sargent played Darren Stevens' number 2, the second actor to portray the husband of Samantha Stevens, who worked as an advertising executive at McMahon and Tate. He was also loyal, hardworking, and frustrated. He had a close relationship with his wife Samantha Stevens, whom he often argued with but also adored. He was also a father figure to his children Tabitha and Adam, whom he often taught and protected. He joined the show in the 6th season after Dick York left the show due to chronic back pain and stayed on it until it ended in 1972. Sargent was born in 1930 in Carmel-by-the-Sea, California, as one of 2 children. His father was a businessman and his mother was an actress. He studied theater at Stanford University and then moved to Los Angeles to pursue a career in acting. He made his film debut in 1956 in The Beast with a Million Eyes and his television debut in 1955 in Medic. He became famous after landing the role of Darren Stevens' number 2 in Bewitched. He also appeared in shows such as The Twilight Zone, The Alfred Hitchcock Hour, and Fantasy Island. He also starred in films such as Operation Petticoat, That Touch of Mink, and The Ghost in Mr. Chicken. He continued to act until his death in 1994 at the age of 64 from prostate cancer. He had never been married and had no children. Agnes Morehead. Agnes Morehead played Endora, the mother of Samantha Stevens, who was a powerful witch who despised mortals. She was also witty, flamboyant, and meddling. She had a close relationship with her daughter Samantha Stevens, whom she often visited and criticized. She was also a rival and a tormentor to her son-in-law Darren Stevens, whom she often hexed and insulted. She stayed on the show until it ended in 1972. Morehead was born in 1900 in Clinton, Massachusetts, as an only child. Her father was a minister and her mother was a singer. She studied drama at Muskingum University and then moved to New York to pursue a career in acting. She made her film debut in 1941 in Citizen Kane and her television debut in 1951 in Four Star Playhouse. She became famous after landing the role of Endora in Bewitched. She also appeared in shows such as The Twilight Zone, The Wild Wild West, and Night Gallery. She also starred in films such as The Magnificent Ambersons, Hush, Hush, Sweet Charlotte, and What's the Matter with Helen? She died in 1974 at the age of 73 from uterine cancer. She had been married twice and had one adopted son. David White. David White played Larry Tate, the boss of Darren Stevens, who worked as the president of McMahon and Tate, an advertising agency. He was also greedy, dishonest, and opportunistic. He had a close relationship with his wife Louise Tate, played by Irene Vernon, and later Casey Rogers, whom he often ignored but also cared for. He became famous after landing the role of Larry Tate in Bewitched. He also appeared in shows such as Peter Gunn, The Twilight Zone, and Bonanza. He also starred in films such as The Apartment, The Sweet Ride, and Brewster's Millions. He died in 1990 at the age of 74 from a heart attack. Erin Murphy. Erin Murphy played Tabitha Stevens' number 2, the second actress to portray the daughter of Samantha and Darren Stevens, who inherited her mother's magical powers. She was also cute, curious, and playful. She had a close relationship with her parents Samantha and Darren Stevens, whom she often helped and learned from. She was also a friend and a sister to her brother Adam Stevens, who also inherited their mother's magical powers. She joined the show in the second season after Diane Murphy left the show due to her lack of resemblance to Elizabeth Montgomery and stayed on it until it ended in 1972. Murphy was born in 1964 in Encino, California, as one of 6 children. Her father was an actor and her mother was a homemaker. She started her career as a child actress and model, appearing in commercials and TV shows such as Bewitched, Lassie, and The Partridge Family. She continued to act after the show ended. She appeared in shows such as Hulk Hogan's Celebrity Championship Wrestling, Bewitched, The True Hollywood Story, and Child Star Confidential. She also starred in films such as Deadly Fighters, Twice Upon a Christmas, and I Married Wyatt Earp. She is still active in the entertainment industry at the age of 56. She has been married 3 times and has 6 children. If you enjoyed this video and want to stay updated with more content, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. Your likes and subscriptions help us create more content and keep you informed. Now is the perfect time to click that like button and subscribe. Thank you, and see you in the next video.